More than 25% of American families say finding childcare is a nightmare. And for first responders like firefighters, police, EMTs, and nurses who work long and varying hours, the challenge is even greater. Our Nixon Norman has more on this issue and how one company who helps connect parents to childcare wants to help. Nixon, tell us about it.
Of course, Kenesha, the pandemic changed a lot of things, access to childcare being one of them. With kids home from school more childcare was needed. And with all of the recent shifts in the job market, there were less folks in the business to care for these kids. Here's more on why it's especially hard for first responders.
It's no secret that finding trusty yet affordable childcare can be a challenge.
It's been challenging for years and years. As a parent, I can tell you firsthand, 2 kids under the age of 3, you can spend days, if not weeks, trying to find the right childcare. And that was before the pandemic even started.
The pandemic heightened this issue. Due to various and ever-changing COVID-19 protocols, many childcare facilities were forced to shut their doors.
Closing down permanently, not reopening. And it was almost like a game of musical chairs. The few chairs that were there before, suddenly what was left is now disappearing left and right.
2, the landscape of labor changed in the United States throughout the pandemic, with many people losing or quitting their jobs and more people exploring their options.
There's a lot of childcare providers that are out there that go, gosh, I love what I do, but it makes more sense for me to go right next door and make $5 more per hour doing work at Home Depot or whatever the job might be.
On top of all of this, add working those odd hours that most first responders do, which makes looking for a place to send your child nearly impossible.
If you're somebody like a firefighter, a nurse, somebody who works in manufacturing, somebody who works long hours, maybe your schedule changes from time to time. When you got the time to try to go visit a childcare location, that's the challenge. When do you get the time? If your schedule's always changing, how do you find a way to schedule it? And then B, how do you find a childcare that says, sure, come on, Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week, and then like Tuesday, Friday, the week after that, and then tell me what your schedule is for next month. And, as a parent, wow.
And the childcare platform Tutris is looking to help by offering the first 50 certified first responders in each of the 50 states access to their premium child care platform, free of charge for a full year. So even if you are working those crazy hours and don't know who you can trust, this service can help. Visit FOX54.com for more information as always, and I'm sending it back to you, Kenesha.
All right, thank you, Nixon. That'll be a lot of help for first responders.